Alright, this is a summary of our training titled of Havocs of Inappropriate, a postcard comments. So this training started with introduction. It started with opening prayer. After that introduction, and we went into the training in proper. And after the opening prayer, there was an introduction of the platform, that is God Reigning to Us, a platform that is concerned with all-round progress and improvement of educators. After that, we went ahead to introduction of the director of God Reigning to Us, and also the speaker also introduced the services of God Reigning to Us. As we can see that God Reigning to Us, on our channel we are concerned about online and offline coaching, online and offline, and the rest as you can see on the screen. So after that, the director introduced himself. I am Oladipo Olaito Emmanuel, the director of God Reigning to Us. So we teach online and offline as well. We have a YouTube channel that is concerned with educators and educational purpose. After introduction of the director, we went ahead to the main topic itself. And before that, there was a story that was sent on the group. The story is about how a particular teacher underestimates the power of report card comments. So all he wrote is, there's room for improvement, there's room for improvement. And on a glorious day, the parent came to school and said, my child has been trying, he stays up late reading, and the only thing I get is he can do better. What exactly should he work on? Which area is he improving? Where should I help him? So that means report card is not something we can just take lightly. It must give a deep and well explanatory information about your learner. So we went ahead to the definition of a report card.
So the first thing we want to talk about is introduction to what a report card is. So a report card is a document that gives summary of the student's performance in a particular term or in a particular session. I would like to talk about this. So if you see from the statement, it is a document that summarizes students' academic performance. Now, in education, whenever we want to carry out research on students' performance and achievement, there are two different things. Performance is the sum total of the student outcome, while achievement is the outcome of a student in a particular subject or a particular topic. So when it comes to report card now, it is measuring the total academic achievement in this, in that, so that is why the word performance is used. So report card is evaluation of the student's performance in all subjects, not only your subjects now, even in the psychomotor, cognitive, affective. So the characteristics of the learner, the character of the learner, how the learner has been acting and everything. So the report card wants to give the parent feedback of all what the child has been doing, curricular, co-curricular, and everything else the learner has done throughout the term.
After that, we discussed that when dealing with a report card, there are some important things to be mindful of.
The next thing I'm about to talk about is the important things that we need to be mindful of when we are preparing a report card. We must understand that report card is a vital document that gives a vital information. It's an important document that gives a vital information, so it should be carefully handled. It should be handled with care. It should be handled with all sense of carefulness and all sense of consciousness that the report card will give a sensitive information to the parents. Now, I read a story online about a learner that the learner used to come to school, promptly and all that. But we always feel the affective, psychomotor, and the rest. So there is a place whereby the parents supposed to, keep the teacher supposed to give 5, the grading as 5. A child that always comes to school. So the teacher is not conscious of that one. He was just taking whatever he likes. So, some teachers will just take 3, 4. They don't even check the information there. So the teacher just gave the child probably 4 or 3, carelessly. When the parent got the report card, the parent carefully looked at it and, number of time present will be in the report card, and number of days absent and number of times school open and things like that. So a child was present for about 120 days out of 120 days. How comes the child now has maybe let's say 3 or 4 in punctuality or things like that? So it became a lot of issue with the parents and the teacher and the school. Now, what am I trying to say? We must have all this consciousness in our mind that this report card is giving important information to the parents.
Number one thing we need to note is accuracy. That is, all grades and marks and comments are accurate and reflect the student's true performance and behavior. Confidentiality. Report cards are documents that they should be shared only with the students, their parents, or guardians. Number 3, constructive feedback. Number 4, consistency. Grades should be consistent with the students' overall progress, including class participation, assignments, and exams. 5, clear communication. 6, timeliness. 7, holistic evaluation.
Podcast. I said I used to assume myself as someone who don't know calculations. So there's some things that I'm supposed to calculate offhand. I will use calculator. Not because I cannot actually calculate offhand, but I know that during this period I'm under a kind of stress. So it's better I save myself of mental stress. So simple things that we use calculator. Now what am I trying to say? You need to do everything that will cost you to be accurate. If it's require checking over and all that. Then the next thing is confidentiality. So it should be shared with the parents, and the guardian, not these are some things that we need to note while preparing report card. Number 1, accuracy. We need to be careful about what we want to input in the report card. Don't forget that this is someone's life that you are dealing with, so we need to be very careful with it. I told someone, I said, whenever I'm working with maybe marking exam scripts or doing report card, I said I used to assume myself as someone who don't know calculations. So there's some things that I'm supposed to calculate off and I will use calculator. Not because I cannot actually calculate off, but I know that during this period I'm under a kind of stress. So it's better I save myself of mental stress. So simple things that we use calculator. Now what am I trying to say? You need to do everything that it will cost you to be accurate. If it's require checking over and all that. Then the next thing is confidentiality. So there should be consistency in the information you are given. Now, imagine based on the example I gave the other time. Now, a child who was present for 120 days out of 120 days, the school is open. So, how comes such child now have maybe 3 as the ranking of punctuality? That means the information is not consistent. So we need to take note of that. There should be clear communication. So while writing anything in the report card, the languages that you're going to use, the word that you're going to use should be well explanatory. Number 6 is that there shouldn't be a necessary delay in the delivery of the report card. Now, number 7 is holistic evaluation. Just like what I said the other time, that report card gives the academic performance, not just academic achievement. It gives all information about the student performance. Now, let me read the 7th point. Consider not just academic achievement, but also the student's behavior, effort, and growth throughout the term. Not just achievement. Hope you don't forget the meaning of achievement. Achievement is subject is what